And we're back. And our items are traded in. And we're kind of, you know, basic maintenance stuff has happened. We just thread the needle there, didn't we? What's over here? Oh! And what even are you? And who should I have in my party for this, I wonder? I wonder. Are you a tanky guy? You're like a giant lizard monster? Oh, silver mask. What is this? What elements would I expect to have this guy to have? I wish I knew who to choose in my party. It's kind of the nice thing about playing Tokyo Mirage. Sorry, playing Tokyo Mirage sessions is that I can just switch my party members mid-fight, so don't have to worry about it whether or not I have the right people selected in advance. Let's totally blow people's minds. It's an all spellcaster fight. Every element. Wow, you guys have terrible. You guys don't have the best overlap, do you? Does better stuff happen when I swap you guys out? X-Strike and Astral Bloom, not that great though. Wow. Things get really disappointing the moment you swap out other people. There's so much nice overlap between Niter and Ender. Almost as if their names are too similar. Yeah. Wow, yeah, these three really have all the abilities. Oh well. Hello, friend. It's not a friend! What is it? Wait, is this... This might not... It might just not... I kinda thought it was gonna be a boss fight because it was waiting for me awkwardly in the middle of the room. This might just be some dude. Alright, fine. Agakure! How's that feeling? Not so great? He seems pretty okay with it, honestly. If I were to guess. Let's add thunder to our weapons. Well, let's wait for the SP so it spreads. Ow! Oh. Well, screw me, right? Jeez. That was a quick down. So he's not here to play around, is what's going on here. Let's see here. Not really into the MP thing. Could wait for SP a little bit. I think it's gonna last. Wow. One-track mind on this guy, huh? He seems to specifically only care about Eterna. I mean, about Setsuna. Let's see if I can get a taunt off. It's focused on her again! Oh, come on. Can I provoke you? The SP for the defense bonus. There we go. Over here! Look at this guy. Look at, he's exciting. Look how exciting he is. If you could politely look at that guy for a bit, that'd be neat. That'd be really nice. Meteo. Oh. How much damage is that gonna do? Oh, he's dead. That's his death attack, apparently. He has death-specific moves. Is that a normal thing going forward, or was he a unique encounter? There's something I need to talk to you about, everyone. From here, You ain't about to try to tell us you're gonna go the rest of the way alone, are ya? Come on, we've come this far together. You can't start being all polite now. Your journey isn't over yet. Seriously though, it's an RPG. There's gonna be like a super boss behind this door and you will get crushed. You're not that good at fighting. Ender's right. We didn't come this far for you to start worrying your head now, alright? Exactly. We can't really just wander off on our own separate ways from here anyway. Thank you, everyone. Will you stay with me until the final moment? Of course. Thank you, Ender. Thank you specifically. Screw everybody else. Yeah, exactly, Kier. Uh-huh. Sorry to interrupt this moving little scene, but the rest of us are all coming as well, aren't we? Right? Aren't we? Thank you, Ender. Thank you, everyone. Just keep rubbing it in that you're mostly thanking him. Definitely want that heal to go off real quick. All better. Took a bad hit by the end there. What's the matter, Julian? No matter. It is just that standing here in this ancient royal capital like this is somewhat moving. My late mother also longed to return to this land. So your parents can rest in peace now, huh? Yeah, their daughter has returned to the royal capital. Yes, indeed. Enough sentiment. Let us hurry on. Our journey is not over yet. Oh no, left to right, the most critical decision of the entire game. Can I walk on the statue? Oh, hello. That's not, I thought that was the bottom of a statue, but no, it's the balcony, and you can walk under it, surprisingly. Is that an item? Oh, those are reflections or something. Oh, there's a whole room over here. They seem nice. Now let's do a murder. This is always a fun one. Destroy! How is it that strong? That's amazing. Wow. There's a spike of experience, huh? We're like one experience away from Ender recovering everything he spent so far. Soul Breaker. What is that? One command, one support, so it doesn't have the 3 slots, which I like to have. Makes enemy hit points visible, gives you combo release. There's not terrible things out there. Although right now, I'm admittedly... I think most of the party right now is equipped with stuff that gives them a flux bonus that I like, but also has the benefit of giving them the 3 extra slots, 1A, 1C, and 1S, which is why when you look at people's Sprite Nights, they are packed deep with options. That's me trying to keep things widened out a bit and stuff. There's a few things that are nice to have around now, so like, Julian finally has their water bit to make their water spells stronger. Kier finally has Dispel. There's a few other variations upon that throughout the group where people have something that's helpful to them, like Eterna finally has Slow, a little time management. If a boss is vulnerable to Slow, that should make it hilarious, or at least dramatically easier to heal than it was before. Oh, you're... What weirdly split up populations of monsters here. And now we end you. That's so effective. No complaints here, quick experience. I guess it was pointless to use the prayer if both the person casting it and the person receiving it both leveled up from that fight. So we're at level 35. I've heard that a recommended level, maybe it could just be one person's experience, but I've heard that beating the game at level 50 is a good idea. It's good to have some vague idea of when you should be trying to beat games like this one, just because the game's not going to tell you. It's like a thing that comes up with Tokyo Mirage Sessions also, is there's some level of mandatory grinding for beating the game, but there's knowing how much you're supposed to do is always a gamble. We have a survivor in this crew. Look at him. Attack! Got him. I was just sitting here hammering the A button. I'm like, if we hit him before he responds, we get him. So many items. Hello, giant dramatic door. Oh, no item stashed on the balcony. Just kind of figured. It's kind of cool seeing a genuinely different location. It's like the inside of a great ice cathedral. Damn. So these are the last lands. There are monsters everywhere you look. How the hell did all the past sacrifices manage this? There's a long way to go yet. The place where the rites are carried out is much further on. How do you know that? Have you been here before or something? Well, I mean, we've already gotten hints for sure about her being somewhere before, because she met the monster before that was guarding the barrier, or creating it. Not that I suppose you're gonna answer that, huh? It's not only me who's been here before. Huh? What'd you just say? Nothing. Let's hurry on. What, are we gonna find out that Ender was from a previous sacrifice's pilgrimage? Are we gonna find out that Setsuna is the sacrifice reincarnated over and over again, so they all have this continuing memory of coming here over and over again? There's probably some sort of crazy surprise here. I'm just wondering how Eterna turned out to be such a weird mystery outsider character, because she's literally the only person from Setsuna's original guard in the game. It was just the two of them wandering off alone with nobody else from the village. So the idea that she's some crazy, like, mystery character makes her feel like she's someone that would have joined late game from outside the party. So the main thing that would make this make sense to me is if we find out that Setsuna herself actually does know Eterna's secret this whole time. And that's why she's trusted, is because it's not actually a surprise to her, it's just a secret being kept to everybody else, perhaps? Otherwise, Setsuna's an idiot, but, you know, the way that she actively just brings random people into her group that she's never met before means that she's probably not... She's pretty naive to begin with at that point, with all the people she just overtly trusts for no reason, even though they literally just tried to kill them. Like, the concept that I'm here to kill Setsuna in the first place, and she immediately invites me to her guard is insane. Because she's an insane person. Stabby stabby. Ding! Oh, not quite. I'm amazed by how consistently I managed to have people's experience stop right on the edge. Left or right again. Just pick left. I mean, it's a cathedral, so unless there's like ruins or collapsed passages somewhere, it's all gonna reconnect in the same spot anyway, I guess. That's how these buildings tend to work. It's just so effective. And then lightning! Oh, did you live through that? Oh. Hello. The whole point, pretty much the whole point of that was being a killing blow. There we go. Bing! 35. Lightning now has even more mana efficiency. 4 stacks of it. That's no small thing, although I think it is only reducing its cost by 1 each time. We are unbalancing a little bit, so let's swap out a little bit, because you're the lowest level character, we'll bring you in. I do want Niter and Ender to be powerful, because they just put out some serious damage, so there's a decent chance the next time I fight a major boss I'll be bringing those two along anyway. They just seem like really effective people to keep in the party. And the fact that Setsuna's the healer kind of makes it hard to pick other characters sometimes, but obviously when I fought that ram before, in that specific case, it would have been useful to have access to Dispel to stop the constant healing. Oh, it's over. Not the mountain shroom back! He was our only hope. What will we do? I'm glad these people give you tons of experience, because at least that means I get to come here if I need to grind. They're easy enough to kill, but they give you some really big chunks of experience every single time. Somewhat less than effective. That's what I get for not using Blowbeat because of the lack of AoE. You guys all have this. Oh, never mind. Way more effective when the attacks land. Oh, still alive. Ice did not really pull through for us for this time. There we go. But yeah, if I find myself underleveled at some point, it seems like this would be a pretty easy place to go to fix that pretty quickly. Does this floor thing mean anything? It's just kind of here. Okay. So it looks like we're looping back around to meet up with the other passageway, potentially. Murder time! God damn. Old broken Zinther. Am I about to loop around? Oh, the stairs are on this side, so the right path was closer to being correct. Might as well just kill whatever's up here just to complete the loop. Experience! And a lot of Blowbeat. Big surprise, right? It is weird having a one-shot, one-kill attack. Oh. Chrono Staff. Wait. Okay, staircase should lead to the next area, but that was dead end, so what? I wonder what the other path would have taken me to. Also, let's get this Chrono Staff on, because obviously better. Look at those numbers. By channeling magical energy through this staff, the user is able to control the flow of time, thus boosting the speed of the ATB gauge. I should check to see if there's new weapon modifying items out there. Because one interesting thing is that you can buff weapons that aren't the most powerful weapon if you like their special effect more, to make them more powerful. The problem is the first item you get only can boost a weapon up to 1/4 of its maximum power. The second item you get can only boost it to 1/2 of its maximum power. And last time I checked the story, it was 1/2 its maximum power, still being the maximum. I'm like, 1/2 of the maximum power of this weapon is garbage. Like, most of my weapons are already above the halfway point of the game's spectrum of weapon power. So, basically that means in many cases I can't upgrade the weapons to make them more powerful. Like, it's literally not an option yet. Ooh, all that crit rate on Shock. Is Shock has to be the most augmented spell in my entire game? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Only one combo power, a lot of crit rate now. It's because of the changing weapons over time, changing talismans over time. It does mean that with that much augmentation on its crit rate, I should probably be using Shock more often during normal combat, when I'm not specifically switching between skill types. What was Blood Rod? Was that also a staff? It was. Let's see. So this boosts the speed of the ATB gauge. This one, also known as the Witch Eye Rod. This rod boasts fine attributes and high magical attack power, but its true value lies in its hit point absorption ability. Ooh. So lower magic defense. Most of the stats only go up by like 1 to 3, but interestingly, it actually heals you when you attack with it. Which sounds pretty cool, but this one making your ATB fill faster also sounds like a hell of a priority to me, because I like the idea of having their, I think I'll stick with the previous one. I like ATB gauge filling up faster means I'll get more spells out faster, which is great news. I mean, the more I can boost the ATB filling rate of every character, the bigger advantage we have. Like, I'm totally screwed when I get backed into a corner and I'm fighting like a boss that has 2 attacks per round that my characters get. Suddenly I'm like, oh, they're just gonna keep hitting me, and the turn order doesn't give a crap. And that's scary. What's up here? Something wrong? No. I just remembered something, that's all. There's a legend in our village that all of the, that all the sacrifices are reincarnations from each other. Huh? What's that? What legend? The souls of those who give their lives as sacrifices return as the snow that falls across this land. That's what the legend says. I see. I hope it's true. Then, even after this journey is over, we'll be able to see you whenever we want, Setsuna. Yes, I hope so too. I think that's just a vague reincarnation story. I totally expect the reveal to be that Setsuna's the same person that gets sacrificed every single time. And that's why she just feels stuff throughout the entire game. Like, I just have a feeling. I can trust you. This is going to work. We'll go this way. I have magical power. And all these other things going on all the time. No! Guess I'll have to do something else. Not Magan. Blade Wave. It attacks in a line. Yep. So we'll go straight through you. Pain time. Let's see. Transcendence. Sacrifices hit points in exchange for casting Unlimit and combo release and instantly filling the SP gauge. Instead, I'll just hit them with an ice spell. That sounds like a good idea. Gonna want to swap out the party. Oh, actually, let's just use one of these. Ta-da! How did I do that? Such crazy power. Uh-oh. Oh, they're slapping me. Excuse me. No. Well, that's not good. I can't play as Ender now, which means all these powers are blocked. Okay, fine. Whirlwind Blade. And of course your SP is blocked, so it's stacking up and it's useless. This is what I get for letting them use attacks instead of just taking them out immediately. Ow. Rude. Oh. Oh, one down. Did the other one really take 0 damage just now? That doesn't make me happy at all. There you go. Quickly. Ow. You got me in the tiny jump between 2 ability choices. Oh, they're blocking all of my SP usage too. Oh, that's 0. Alright, we'll not do that. Oh, crap. Not what I want. Stone Slash, how about that? That heals me. Oh, it only heals me when I get... It only heals me when I successfully use my heal, SP though, which I can't. But we got Stone successfully, so that's fun. Fewer incoming attacks. Ow. Really? I just picked him up. This is getting frustrating. It's always a bummer when they attack somebody before you get a chance to heal them. This will be better. There we go. That'll give us a bit of an advantage here. And now the punishment. Boom. It's just so effective to use a Link ability compared to giving them a bunch of chances to do normal attacks and inflict you on with so many status effects that you're suddenly actually in trouble. There we go. Setsuna's actually on our way to our next level. We can kind of use her as a between fights healing battery. Kind of like how I would use Tsubasa in TMS. That's a potion. I just wasted that. Thankfully, they're very cheap and I have a lot of them. One trip to the store pretty much fills up. I mean, we can easily go up to 100 of each of them without much actual hassle. Bye! Thanks for the experience, y'all! On its way to 36. Elemental Soul. Contains magical energy of each of the different elements that exist in nature. Gives you momentum power while giving you all 3 elements. Huh. Trying to remember what these characters are wearing right now. That's not the right menu for seeing that. This really isn't either. Ah, well. You can do it from here, it's just kind of a bummer, because I'd like to see them without having to scroll to each one each time. MP consumed, obviously efficiency is useful here. Combo power. She's not much of a combo person, admittedly. So maybe I should just give her momentum power. So I assume that means that every time I do a successful momentum, we're in a good spot. You're wearing a blood pact? Oh, it's because you weren't here when I swapped out people's stuff. You can use this, actually, the momentum power. Elemental Soul. But now everything's empty. That should do it. That's our ice, too, and everything equipped. Some of her skills that were equipped probably just didn't make sense at some point because she had been out of the party for a while. It happens. Well, I mean, story makes it happen in this case. Oh, got turned around. Inventory management does that sometimes. My choices were left and up, and I went left. I'll hug the left wall for now. There's the chest. Oh, it's a dead end. Nailed it. Spend enough time in menus, you just completely lose track of what you were doing before them. Howdy. Guess what? I have ice too now. Stat trigger. And then they were all ruined to the end. Now she gets to feel like she helped. Ding? No? Oh. Close. Snow Fairy's feather robe. Now we're just stealing their clothes. Aren't we great people? Left or right? Let's go right this time. Howdy. Gonna have a lot of fights in a row, aren't we? Oh! No advantage this time. Gonna have to get ourselves a real fight. Hey now. 1 second. Just a little bit of SP. Ooh. They're going faster though. Oh, cool. Paralysis. That's always fun. You can't use Tech Netter? Why not? Oh, he's paralyzed. Right. At least regular attack works. Or is it paralysis in this case? Yeah, it is. He's got momentum lock. That's his problem. But he can at least attack. Good old AoE. SP is nice, but if I attack sooner, we'll do some damage. Unfortunately, there's both some immunity and we have healers here. There's one. How you feeling? Level 36. I'll probably want to swap some people out here soon. The other both 36s. There's people ranging down to 34 in the party. Let's bring in Setsuna and Interna next. I think Astral Bloom. Yeah, that's at least a multi-element attack. That should help. Use an elixir real quick. Got him. Try to level them all up evenly. We never know when another story beat's gonna just decide that we need to swap people out again. So let's not make any assumptions. Don't want to get myself stuck in a Lost Odyssey situation. Parries. Well, we already know what that is. That's just another one for the pile. Hey there. Could do Luminaire. Let's start with Astral Bloom. Is it a multi-target? Let's see. We attack with multiple elements, but it only targets the person you're targeting and people near it, so we'll go for the guy that's kind of in the middle. They honestly all seem kind of equidistant. Well, there's a series of attack types. Stacking it up. Ow. Oh, one survivor. Ow. I was hammering the attack button, but they got it off just in time. Oh, but she leveled up, so who cares? It's convenient. Lightning just got a bit more efficient again, too. She's practically never going to need an elixir soon enough. She's 35 now. So the lowest level person in the entire party technically... Oh no, it's still Julian. But Kier is not far ahead. He's the lowest of the people that are actually the current level that he and Eterna are at. Howdy. You're all grouped up again, huh? Seems awfully convenient to me. How's this for a whole bunch of elements at once? Level up, nice. Should be a good way to get a lot of different loot types too, because I've been doing a lot of link attacks, but the downside of that is the lack of variety for drops. But if I'm using that attack, it's, as we saw with all those those pop-ups at the end, like that's a lot of different elements of attack. And doing it, oh, they totally did switch it around. Attacking with a bunch of elements at once does mean that it will trigger a whole bunch of different item rewards as a result. So I guess we're gonna run all the way back now. Because switching which side I started on absolutely matched up with the change in staircase direction, but there should have been another path somewhere. Is it here? Yeah, here's the left or right decision right here. I think that's where it is. Oh. This is also a staircase leading to the next floor. Huh. Confusing. Don't know which one goes where. If it's just the same floor regardless, or if they lead to different structures of floor. A map would help in this situation. They noticed me, right? But what if I, like, run all the way over here? Then they'll forget. Because living creatures forget about things that ambush them, right? It's no big deal. Nope. Well, it would have been funny. Ow. Hey now. I got some powerful magic. Interesting that it seems to localize around one player, but it clearly goes to both of them regardless. Could use a little bit of a heal. Cure 2? Oh, not quite. And that didn't spread to the other one at all. That's too bad. Oh, cool, they eat each other to power up. That's not terrifying. Bye. Well, you lost, but at least you murdered your friend at the last second, just to make the betrayal complete. How weird is it being able to open these now? Rainbow. New weapon for Ender that's weaker in every way, but it has a rainbow on it. That's a legit rainbow right there. Light sword modeled after a weapon of a mythical hero. It glows with all the colors of the rainbow and boosts the user's crit hit rate. Is this a dead end? I think it is, actually. Okay, so we have to take the other staircase regardless. Oh, but going here may have respawned all the enemies, huh? Did it? Yeah, it did. Sneaky sneaky? Nope, no sneaky. Severe lack of effective sneaky. What will I do? First of all, let's cure 2, because I'm going to be in serious pain in a second here. Then we'll Astral Bloom some dudes. That's bound to help a bit. Ow! How did you hurt me by looking at me? That's impressive. Mr. Munch Munch over here is trying to heal. Yep. Shame on you. Well, I can't use any skills anymore. So I can either go for the heal or just keep attacking. You're the most killable person here. So I choose you. She's almost there. How about this Icicle Lance? All enemies in a line. Yep. Oh right, they're immune to ice. How do I keep forgetting this? Seriously, how do I keep forgetting that? That's kind of a big deal. Right, I probably shouldn't be using heal. I mean cure. I should probably be using the new spell that's supposed to attack all the enemies and heal all the allies. It's probably a big deal. Let's see. I can at least go for the other two enemies. They're still vulnerable to ice, right? Yeah. They're using Spike on that guy too. Except they do that. Hey now. Just a moment longer. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. You took my... I wait for my SP and then you take all the SP away as a concept. Thanks. Oh, this is Eterna. Whoops. We'll go for Luminaire. Feel better, everyone. Damn. Yeah, that's effective. I'll just jump attack. I think her weapon does ice damage, so it doesn't really hurt the foxes regardless, even if I try it in that context. Let's go for a regular old charge. Just going for the kill. Almost there. There we go. Alright, go ahead and land. Oh. There it is. Thank you for your participation. Combo power up on charge. Nice.